Hey guys. One of my students asked me this question today about what's the difference between, 5D and accessing a higher timeline? And they were asking in the context of, manifestation and how we actually create the reality that we want. And it might not be exactly what you think it is. You see, like a lot of my students, they experience massive abundance. Like you'll see in a lot of my videos and my posts I do on social media that, suddenly they're winning the lottery and they've just manifested $3,000 or they've done $1 million real estate deal, out of nowhere and just like made all this extra profit. So we see all of that happening a lot, but it's not really about the money and it's not really about the abundance. What it is we focus on shifting yourself into a higher frequency. So the difference between changing timelines and 5D energy or 5D frequency is that when you're in that 5D vibration, you are naturally going to attract situations that are of a higher vibrational timeline. See, at any given moment in time, you are converging certain energies towards you. That's how time works in 5D. It's actually not that linear. What happens is that you are at the center point of your reality, and then the whatever experience you're going to have doesn't matter if it's positive, negative, there's no judgment. It's just the experience that you're going to have is going to match with that vibration. So if you're operating in a vibration of fear and anger and depression and whatever else might be going on, you're going to be putting out a certain energy, and that energy is going to attract a certain set of experiences. And that's, again, this is not without judgment. We're not even going to polarize it and say that some are better than others. Let's just really take it from that objective angle of you're putting out an energy and an energy comes back, right? But what if you put out a different energy? What if you put out a different vibration? What if you put out a different signal into the universe? And what if that signal is a different vibration that carries a higher frequency? So, what happens in that scenario is when you put out a higher vibrational energy in the universe, you are more likely to attract situations into your reality that are going to match that vibration. So, there are some things that you can't control in this life. Like, there are things that your soul is going to learn, there are things that you're going to experience, there are situations in life that you created for yourself before you were even born. But when it comes to every day, the way that you live your life and the way that you draw these experiences in and the impact that they have on you, that part, while you can't change anything outside of yourself, you can change the ones that you magnetize and the ones that you attract. Because imagine that you're just walking through life or swimming or running or whatever you want to say. So you're moving through life in this flow of consciousness and you are attracting situations towards you that your soul wants to experience. If you are naturally vibrating in a more peaceful, loving, grateful energy, then what's going to happen is the situations that get drawn towards you, the people that get drawn towards you, the scenarios that get drawn towards you are going to start vibrating at that different level. So when we talk about accessing 5D frequency, what we're really doing is we're getting ourselves into a higher state of vibration, not because you want more abundance, not because you want to have a new house, a new car, a boat, whatever. Those things are byproducts. Abundance is a byproduct of the vibration or the frequency that you are already emitting out. So what we can work on is we can work on the vibrational state that we emit. We can work on our mindset. We can work on the energy that's stored in the body. When you start working on those pieces, there is a natural side effect of that, which is what so many of our clients experience, is they suddenly manifest new jobs. They suddenly manifest their dream partner. They suddenly are experiencing things that would otherwise not have been possible in their previous timeline. So in some regards, these people have had a timeline shift, but it's not so much that they've shifted timeline, as they've shifted the timeline of possibilities that are converging towards them. So the only thing that you need to think about is what are you doing every day to lift your vibration into a higher dimensional frequency? How are you bringing in more love? How are you bringing in more alignment? Are you connecting with your soul? How connected are you to your higher self? When you're doing all of those things, what happens is that you are increasing your chances, you are raising your odds of magnetizing the types of experiences that you probably want to have in your life. Like, for example, more abundance, more love, better relationships, new job opportunities, raining down opportunities in your world. These are all the kind of experiences that you can have when you're in a 5D vibration. So your number one thing is to ask yourself, how do I get myself into a 5D vibration? And secondly, is how do I stay there? Because the other thing that people experience a lot is they go in and out of vibration. And what happens is you end up creating a mixed vibrational state of consciousness. I can do a whole separate thing about that. That's a whole other ball game there. But look, think about this. How can you be in 5D vibration? And if you're not already there now, what can you do to get yourself there? Well, one of the ways that you can get yourself there is you can come along to our 5-day event and you can spend 5 entire days immersed in this 5D energy, learning how to connect to your higher self, learning how to access that vibration. And that's what's going to help you magnetize the kind of results that you want in your life. So if where you are now and where you want to be aren't on the same page, what you need to do is lift your frequency, and we have the exact tools to help you get there. So I'm going to pop a link in the comments below. Come along to our next 5 days to 5D, and you'll see so many examples of people who are living this high vibrational life now. And our next best example could be you. I'll see you guys there.